Welcome back, Bro Pack. What up?
We're coming at you with the most anticipated games that are coming out. Because some of them we know, some we don't. But we'll discuss that in specific titles.
Right.
All right, so how you going to start this, man?
Well,
a lot of material to cover here.
We do. Before we start, I will just say, please like and subscribe. Join the Bro Pack. Thank you for checking us out. We appreciate all of you that are here watching us. And we're going to start out with our 2021 releases. Got quite a few, as Egon said, to cover, so let's get started. We'll just jump right into it. So the first game we're going to talk about is going to be Resident Evil Village.
Oh, yes, Resident Evil.
Yes. Now, this game is right around the corner. Resident Evil Village, developed by Capcom. It brings back the first-person perspective that we all came to love from Resident Evil 7.
People don't, but whatever.
Well, most of the population count, the rest don't count. It's taking place a few years after Resident Evil 7. The story starts with the main character, Ethan and Mia, returning from Resident Evil Biohazard.
I was surprised by that, bringing back the same characters.
They're apparently going to become pivotal, it seems, in this. Little ray of light, with their horrible story we know so far. They had a little baby. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Rosemary. Sneaky looking little baby, so cute. Rosemary. They started a happy, peaceful life together, but all of it is ruined when the BSAA agent, Chris Redfield, shows up and just throws a whole monkey wrench into their life. It turns out he shows up and attacks their home and then kidnaps their baby.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
That, of course, draws Ethan out, going after Chris, chasing him down, which brings him to the village. Now, I'm interested to see what this tiny little baby, what her role is going to be. Like, what can this poor little thing be? Now, is it because she's a hell spawn of former demon Mia? Because we all know how crazy that chick was.
He's Titan Jr.
Yeah. What could it possibly be? See if Chris Redfield's an asshole the whole game, or if he actually turns into a good guy. See if Ethan dies in this one, or he survives yet again.
He gets something else cut off and has to have it stapled on again.
I don't recall reading or hearing anything about what happens to Mia, so maybe she dies in the attack. Maybe she waits at home. Be interesting to see what happens to her through this whole process.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say he convinces her to stay behind.
Or she's killed, protecting the baby. So as Ethan travels to this village, it looks like the location of the village looks like it takes place someplace in Romania, Transylvania.
Dracula's home.
Yes, which is actually fitting considering this game is supposed to have zombie creatures, werewolf-like creatures, witches, and, well, of course, everybody's heard about and also marveled at the vampire lady Dimitrescu.
The tall chick.
Lady Dimitrescu. Anyway, did you all know this chick is 9.5 feet tall? 9.5 feet tall and has 3 sidekicks that are witches. Holy crap! How do you stand a chink?
I'm 6'7". My God.
There's been pictures here and there about comparing her size to different game characters, showing how big she is.
Nemesis and Mr. X.
Yeah.
They got nothing on her. Nothing.
Yeah. But yeah, the trailers for the game make the game look both horrifying as well as beautiful. Her castle, oh my God.
Yeah.
So it's
gonna be epic.
It's gorgeous. Demo's scary. I was on edge the whole demo. And of course, when you finally see Lady D, she comes in through the front door, grabs you by the throat, lifts you off the ground, and then kills you with very tyrant-like tendrils that come out of her fingers.
A little peek of what outside looks like. You can't go out there.
Yeah. I got attacked by a witch.
Just how dark and creepy the area is going to be,
Yeah.
You start with a little dark, creepy cellar cave to, inside this beautiful mansion.
But there's an open world aspect to this game where it's not a linear path through the village you have to take. You can actually explore the village somewhat free roaming throughout it.
You got a general sense of what you're going to experience as far as creatures. You talked about the vampires, the wolves.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you want to bet that they're holding things back they haven't shown us? There's got to be some other. They're not going to show up all their cards to us.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
But I do think that there's going to be surprises in store for us.
But the game is supposedly going to be much larger than Resident Evil 7 in terms of story as well as the open world possible exploration of the map. And there is a map. Yeah, it's a map of the village, and it's pretty detailed. Looks like a ancient kind of faded architecture-y type map. It's pretty cool looking. But just like Resident Evil 3, this game will also come out with a multiplayer online free game that comes with it called Reverse, which lets you play from.
Don't care.
Lets you play as multiple
Don't care.
characters from throughout the franchise. You you'd have Claire.
Don't care.
Okay, Claire, Jill, Leon going through, and it looks like just basically a battle royale type game. They're bringing back the old traitor, just like from Resident Evil 4. Got something for you, stranger.
But I don't even remember that.
You don't remember that?
I don't remember
It
it.
was that old dude with the backpack. You'd open his jacket, you'd have all this stuff. He's this huge, gargantuan guy.
Apparently
He can sell you weapons and healing items for the right price, of course. So that's Resident Evil 8, The Village. That will be playable on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Series X, and PC. Coming out May 7th of 2021. Cannot wait for that one. All right, bro. So what's our next game gonna be?
Horizon Forbidden West.
Oh my god. I can't wait for this, man. I can't wait, bro. I'm excited, man.
I was saying, if you haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn, which I don't know.
You don't live on Earth.
Living under a rock. The game is absolutely phenomenal. This game's going to take that game and expand on it tenfold.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So this game is made by Guerrilla Games. It's, again,
So gorgeous.
can I say this? Post-apocalyptic.
Very nice.
Thank you. Practice.
Rehearsal.
Areas of California, Nevada, Utah, the whole western area of the country. The trailer was showing, climbing on massive snowy capped mountains, and it looks so pretty. It looks so pretty.
It does look gorgeous.
Did it look pretty?
It looked pretty.
It looked pretty, yeah.
It's pretty.
Nothing good. If they didn't change a single thing with it, I'd be happy with it. But there's going to be new mechanics on top of what we're all familiar with.
There's actually a new tribe that has learned the ability to control the machines, and they use them to fight against you.
How much we can't wait for this. New areas of exploration. Underwater. Now that looks incredible. You already know about the robotic alligators, crocodiles, whatever.
Well, there's some
Everywhere
sort
you
of,
want to go.
there's some sort of new amphibious machine
But
now.
now that you can actually get in the water and you actually have to worry about those things, swimming above you, below you, beside you, left you.
And some of the machines that they're have confirmed for it.
Is there a pterodactyl?
No pterodactyls, unfortunately. Yeah, well, that we know of. They got a snapping turtle type machine that is called the Shell Snapper.
What about a hippopotamus?
Maybe. There's a new flying machine called Sunwings that actually relies on solar energy to attack you. That sounds like it's gonna suck. And of course, there's mammoth-like machines.
Yeah, that we saw in the trailer. That was
Yeah,
big sucker.
big mammoth.
Guns on it.
Yeah, that's just some of the machines, some of the confirmed machines.
Oh, release date. You're gonna have to say it. I can't do it.
Unfortunately, this game's gonna release for PS4 and PS5, but not until the second half of 2021. So that's June or later. So we got a little ways to go for that one, but that is Horizon Forbidden West. That will definitely be in our libraries, in our systems, on our screens when it comes out.
Sorry, Xbox.
Yes, exclusive. Little sidebar. Me and Jacob were researching, PS5 restocks and stuff like that. One of the things we came across was statistics of PS5s, and out of 20,200 something reviews, it got a 4.7 out of 5 stars. People, this is almost a perfect system based on over 20,000 people's reviews. 4.7 out of 5. That is amazing. Well done, Sony. Also, did y'all know there's a 10-foot PS5 out there that actually exists and is functional? It really exists. Crazy.
We saw the picture.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the picture's insane. We digress. I think we should talk about one that both of us have been drooling over the idea of since we finished the other one. Back in 2018.
I can't remember back that far.
What? It is God of War Ragnarok. Come on,
yeah, that's right.
Come on,
right
man.
there in my face.
Yeah. Made by Santa Monica Studios, or developed, by Santa Monica Studios, and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. We've got the sequel to God of War Ragnarok. Unofficially titled God of War Ragnarok. There's no telling whether or not his son is going to be. His son's obviously going to be older, but we don't know if it's going to take place immediately after God of War ended, which would mean Atreus is still a little boy, or if it's going to take place later on and have flashbacks of what happened as he grew up. So we don't know if there's going to be a big brawl between Kratos and Thor. There will be one, but we won't learn about it until later. They're going to do some sort of potential flashback style to the game, which I hope they don't. I'm not a fan of that.
First one ended with Thor came to his house, his little cabin in the wood.
Yeah,
And it ended right there. So that got you, it's got you hyped.
Yeah, because Thor's pissed because Kratos killed his son.
Yeah, so they might do that, like they'll the intro of the next one will be that fight.
I want it to start with that fight, like a brutal fight.
Sit there and watch it, and then maybe it'll skip forward.
Maybe.
After a certain amount of time.
It needs to be epic.
It might go that way.
Thor and Kratos, dude.
Oh, you know they're gonna make it epic. It's gonna be.
I'm talking leveling buildings and shit.
Yeah.
Epic. Like trees falling down. Kratos picked up a tree and hit Boulder with it.
Epic. Times 10.
It's gotta
Times
be.
100.
Gotta be. Now, the reason that this game is unofficially titled Ragnarok is because it's believed to be centered around that event in which place.
What's that?
What takes place in Ragnarok, is, of course, is the Viking or Norse end of days, where all brings about the death to all Norse gods. Now, given Kratos' history, it's not that hard to believe that he would be involved in an event that causes the death of gods.
It's kind of like his forte.
Hopefully, see Asgard and meet Odin and all them other characters we haven't talked to. Now, we remember Freya.
Yeah.
She said she was going to play a bigger role, and I believe she's going to go get her Valkyrie status back because, of course,
goddamn Valkyries.
because she wants a piece of Kratos because he killed Boulder in this very amazing scene. Oh man, it was one of the most bad. The storytelling was just amazing, you know. But that's God of War Ragnarok, but scheduled to release this year, 2021. No real definitive time frame as to what part of the year, but released this year on PS5, potentially PS4, most likely an exclusive to PS5 though.
Sorry, Xbox.
So bro, what's next?
Now we're gonna get into titles that we know a little bit about. All right, so our next big title that we're looking forward to, and you teased me by thinking it came out last week.
Google lied to me. I'm sorry.
Far Cry 6. Let me tell you this quick story. I get a text from my brother.
We don't have to. Okay.
Did you know Far Cry 6 is coming out on Friday? No, I didn't know that. What? So I looked, it's supposed to come out on Friday, but it got pushed back. So I didn't read enough, got me all excited.
I said I'm sorry. What more do you want? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
The game is just it's a massive open world, first-person shooter. It doesn't matter which Far Cry game you play, it's all kind of the same formula. It only gets better and better as you shoot. Fire that expands, or grass that expands, shut up.
It spreads.
The only thing we've really seen on this, I think, I would consider more like a teaser trailer, because it's more like explaining the story.
Yeah, it's a cinematic
of who the villain will be.
Well, that's what Ubisoft does. They give you
Of course, he said it. Ubisoft.
Dude, look at their fucking
their track
record.
I was gonna say their track record for their games.
Look at the last 3 months. Immortals, Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed.
The main villain in The Mandalorian.
Yes, the bad guy
Black
from Mandalorian. Yes.
But he's gonna be the villain with that actor alone. You know the game's gonna have great writing. It's just gonna be a really epic story.
Well, all we really got from the trailer is that he's trying to teach his kid to be a ruler,
to be like him,
an authoritarian leader,
to rule the people.
Yeah,
and wants the child to learn to rule the people the way he rules them.
Yeah, and he's got some interesting parenting methods. He's telling the kid to pull a pin out of a grenade and throw it into a group of people.
Totally disregard your feelings for whether or not someone will be hurt.
Yeah,
and then just drop the grenade. Show them that you're invisible.
Merciless.
Yeah.
Yeah, and anytime they cast actual actors for roles in games, it excites me. Because that shows you how much effort they're putting into the story. Yeah. They're making like a movie slash game.
Or lame.
Yeah.
It's going to be worth every penny you spend on it. This game's PS5 are going to be $20 more.
Yeah.
More expensive. You want your money, you damn sure want your money for it. Now, I'm just wondering if they're going to do like they did before in like other Far Cry games where they just kind of like dump you in there and then you just scurry off and do your own thing.
I know some people probably that are going to watch this video that have not played these games. Try them. They're really fun.
Except Primal, Far Cry Primal.
There's nothing wrong with Primal. Do we need to have this talk again?
Hate it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
It's so boring.
It is not boring.
It was boring.
It's a slower pace, but it's not boring.
Boring.
You're fighting with
sticks and rocks.
Fair point, but still, it is the most brutal one there is.
I couldn't get into it. I tried.
I know you tried.
I've tried to get over that hump before boringness.
It is not boring. In the first 10 minutes, you're going
through.
Put
in your comments. Do you think Far Cry Primal was boring?
In the first 5 minutes, you're going through a cave, squeezing through a hole with a saber-tooth tiger chasing you down. How is that boring? They're great games. You got 3, 4, Primal, 5, coming out 6. They're great shooters, exciting adventure games, off the wall.
It's got no specific time.
It's got the dreaded TBA release date, but calm down. Did some more research.
I need specific dates.
It's looking like it's coming out early to mid-May. Far Cry 6 will be available for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Stadia from Google, I think, and PC. So this next one is being developed by Warner Brothers Montreal. It's an extension of the Batman Arkham series, and that is Gotham Knights. It takes place after certain events happen in Gotham, and you will return to Gotham, but you will not play as the Dark Knight.
Yeah, but don't spoil why.
In this story, correct. And if you have not finished Batman Arkham Knight, you should probably skip the next 10 seconds, because it's spoiler-filled. At the end of Batman Arkham Knight, Batman killed himself. Supposedly. You don't see his body.
Supposedly.
Yeah. So in this one, you will have the ability to play as multiple characters, such as Batgirl, Robin, Nightwing, and Red Hood. And you can switch between them whenever you want as you're playing the game. Freedom to switch between, which is something Avengers did not realize.
I was just about to say that. It's not going to be like Avengers where you're stuck using the same goddamn person.
in the missions. And it's an open world game, so it's free roam, so it'll be cool to see how the different characteristics, every character has their own fighting style, their own unique weapons, and it'll be interesting to see how each of those incorporate into, say, traveling around the city. Like, will you need Robin to get one place, Nightwing to get another, Batgirl to get to another? You know, we have to switch. That will be cool. Yeah, that will be very cool. So the game's said to be a solo campaign experience with RPG elements, which is exciting. That means possibly weapon upgrading, maybe suit upgrading, attributes, skills.
I'm kind of iffy about that, so I don't know how I feel about that.
But you can also do 2-player co-op.
Really?
Yeah. So
you could be my Robin or something. Well, no, there's no Batman, so I think you could be my Robin.
Why would I have to? You saying I'd be the sidekick?
You could be my sidekick.
Why do I gotta be the sidekick? Technically, it's a game full of sidekicks. But Gotham Knights is scheduled the dreaded TBA time frame for 2021, but it is scheduled to come out this year, and it will be available on PS5, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and PC.
So our next big title is going to be Mass Effect.
We're going to tell you why you should be excited before you just think of
Does anybody remember Mass Effect? Some people just forgot about it.
The real one, not the Andromeda one, the real ones.
I like Andromeda. Wasn't great, but I liked it.
Oh, it was not great.
I liked it.
Wasn't even anywhere near the other ones. It sucked. It sucked. It sucked.
Primal sucked. Of course, it's still made by BioWare. Published by EA.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh no. No. Not EA.
EA's on a, kind of.
They stay away from space games.
A burner, but
okay.
Apparently this one is going to pick up right after 3,
which is nice.
So it's been a long time since I played 3, so I can't really quite remember what happened.
May 14th
is the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. They've showed visuals of it and of changes to certain scenarios, looks of people, weapons, ships, things like that. It looks so much better.
Yeah, that should tide you over until the new Mass Effect comes out.
1, 2, and 3 all together, one bundle. One of the, my opinion, just me, one of the best stories.
Yes.
Video game stories.
And they said with this Legendary Edition, I don't know if you heard it or not, they said with this Legendary Edition they took aspects that weren't available until the third Mass Effect and actually implemented them into the first and second one, so now all 3 of them will have the same advanced technique or mechanics that the third one had, which is exciting. You know,
I just cannot wait. I cannot wait to dive back into that story.
It's also said you could be a female in more than just the third one now, because that didn't come available until the third one, I think. So you can be a female in the first and second one as well. For those female gamers out there that enjoy Mass Effect, you can now create your female Captain Shepard. Like we said, Mass Effect Legendary Edition comes out May 14th.
And like you said in the notes, it's something to hold us over until the continuation of the story.
There's unfortunately very limited information on this so far, and that also includes when the actual release date is. We have no idea.
Very limited. I didn't even know about it.
There you go. All right, so our next future release we're going to talk to you about is Elder Scrolls 6. I'm just kidding. We know that's not going to come out for like another 15 years.
Oh yeah, that's a game you can put the pre-order slip in your will and give to your children.
Yeah.
You're going to be dead by the time it comes out.
One thing I'd like to talk about, because it is, so exciting, just the idea of it. It is an Ubisoft, in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games and Massive Entertainment, an open world Star Wars game. Let me rephrase. An open world Star Wars game made by Ubisoft.
That's all that needs to be said.
Yeah.
Ubisoft, open world Star Wars game. The end.
Exactly.
Can you imagine the things that they're going to put in this?
I can't. I mean, if it's, I'm kind of picturing a nice New Old Republic type vibe. Just updated.
And that wasn't bad.
No, that was great.
For its time
still
period,
great. It's still great.
It was great.
And if they make it something like that, you should check out Knights of the Old Republic. Hopefully this game will be open world, action adventure, RPG, galaxy exploring, ship flying, lightsaber wielding, Star Wars game we're all hoping for. There's no release date attached to it. There's so little to no information known about it other than it is in the works. It is going to be epic. My only fear is please don't make it MMO. Please don't make it a massive multiplayer online game. Please don't do that. That will suck for those of us that like solo story campaigns, a single player story.
Alright, so the next big title that me personally I'm excited for, because I think it's going to be a very close similarity to a past franchise that I love so much, and that was Dead Space. Mm-hmm. This is called Callisto Protocol.
Oh, yes.
Videos for this game, it makes you think of Dead Space. I think they've even mentioned that it's got Dead Space-like elements in it.
Oh yeah, it's got the developers from Visceral that made Dead Space working on it.
Developed by Striking Distance Studios and published by Kraken.
Definitely never heard of them. Yeah,
I almost thought that said Kraken. Third person single player. Scary. Yeah, survival
please
scary.
Horror. Survival scary.
Apparently I can't say horror right. This game's going to be taking place on a prison? Is it called Black Iron?
Black Iron Prison on Jupiter's moon.
A good space horror scary game. Dead Space vibes. Even the creatures they show in the video are very similar to what you would probably see in Dead Space. I love Dead Space 2. The game was fun.
Oh yeah.
It's scary, but it's got all those elements, and I'm already hooked. I'm already hooked on it. Take the role of a prisoner.
Yeah.
Apparently the shit hits the fan, and you're released, and then
supposedly the story is the warden unleashed this alien invasion on the prison.
The developer stated that their intent is to make this the scariest game.
Next gen console game.
Next gen console game that they can do. So that's even got me more excited, because they're really going to put every effort they have.
Yeah, they're going to push the boundaries on that.
Yeah, into making this, make you crap yourself. Maybe the collector's edition will just be TP. You get a whole packet of TP.
Yeah, with like the name stamped on it.
Yeah, we don't know what it's going to be. What consoles it's going to be available for. You can pretty much speculate. PlayStation, Xbox. Yeah,
the newer gen. It said the intent's for next gen horror, so it's going to be PS5 and Xbox Series X.
But we'll have to wait for more information on that. Keep an eye out for that, because that's another epic title that we cannot wait for. Callisto Protocol.
That's our most anticipated, what we're most excited about. If I can get that right. That's the games we're most, and there are more.
Yeah, there's a lot of other titles, but we don't know too much about them yet.
Yeah,
there hasn't been much released about them. There's more like ideas thrown out there of what the project, what they want to work on. We are working on this. We don't have anything for it.
Yeah, there's let's see, what were the games you were talking about? Tokyo Ghostwire.
Yeah.
Pragmata, Returnal.
Yeah, Returnal.
The Hogwarts open world Harry Potter game. It actually takes place years and years and years before Harry Potter.
I think that's gonna be another epic, very long playing game.
Golem, Lord of the Rings story, where you play as Golem, so you get more aspects of Middle Earth and everything. There's so many more. But these are just the ones we touched on, the ones we're most excited about. Hope you enjoyed the video. You think they enjoyed the video, bro? I don't know. What do you think?
I think so. I think we got them excited.
Okay.
Got a couple titles that are coming out. Things to look forward to.
Cool. All right. But if you like this video, as always, Bropack. People who are not Bropack, thank you. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for hanging out with us, chilling, learning some knowledge if you didn't know it already about upcoming games.
I did.
Well, that's good.
And I'm on the channel.
Yeah, you're part of it.
Part of it, and I didn't even know this stuff.
Be sure to subscribe if you're not a part of the Bro Pack. All those who are, thank you so much.
Helps out our channel.
We just can't thank you enough. Thank you. And leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, join the pack. And until next time, I am Big C.
Jaeger Bomb.
Brothers Dynamic Gaming. Peace!